opportunity to thank everybody for coming out here today. It's very special to have all our great friends in one spot for such a great occasion. The Brown side over here, I guess the Richardson side over here, but by the end of the night, I think we'll all be great friends. And we look forward to meeting everybody. But what I wanted to do is just, a marriage is something very special, obviously, for those two. But we're talking about family here, and in typical Richardson fashion, we're now adding the Browns to our family, and they're going to become our friends whether they like it or not. So, come on up, you guys. Where's John? John, where are you? John Richardson, where are you? Come on, let's go. Come on up. So again, it's just, yes, it's a marriage of Jamie and Jason, and we couldn't have asked for a better son-in-law. We just, we're just so happy and so pleased. But then again, just to be a family like this and our new friends, the Browns, it's really special for us. So again, it's, Jason, welcome to the family.
And Jamie, welcome to the Brown family. Jamie actually shares the same middle name as my wife, Lee, and the same birthday, June 25th. So we feel like you've already been part of our family for a long time, and we absolutely love you. And Richardsons, thank you for inviting and welcoming Jason into your family. And I know Jason has really been on his best behavior with you. And he is a wonderful, wonderful young man. But I will warn you, sometimes he can be just a tad impatient. So it's hard to believe, I know. But so please be patient with Jason.
We will do that. All right, so moving right along, there is a famous Irish philosopher. His name was Tim McLean. I don't know if you've ever met him, but he always taught me that apple trees make apples. Okay? So how are these apples made? How are they made for Jason and how are they made for Jamie? So let's start. We need the foundation. We need the root system. And, the starting of the tree. And Jamie couldn't have asked for a better family to, grow up with. Starting off with the matriarch of the family, Fluff. I mentioned no one has a grandmother named Fluff. So there you go. But between cousins and aunts and uncles and godparents, just a great support system, and someone was always there for Jamie during those early years to prop her up and keep her going. Apple trees make apples.
And Jason really did pretty well in the gene pool that he was given. On the Armitage side, he got the engaging personality and the gift for gab. From the Brown side, he was given this serious and analytical style. The combination of those has really served him very well in his professional career. So his brother, his sister, aunts, and uncles, and grandparents have all been a part of what has made Jason who he is. It was many a Sunday afternoon we spent up on Shrub Oak Lane watching Jason run around the backyard, climb on the rocks, play on the swings, and take the little garden tractor for a spin around the yard. And many, many happy times, holidays up on Little Lake Centipede, which almost became our second home when Jason was growing up with his own set of friends up there.
As we move along, we get into the growing years. And what a great support cast we have from Bridgewater, New Jersey, represented by two tables over here. But the most loyal friends in the world and great mentors for Jamie as she grew up. They did not miss any event, birthday parties, graduations, whatever Jamie created. They were there, they smiled, they said they had fun, and they went home. So they are the best. They really, their contributions to growing the apple were immense, and we truly appreciate that, and it's something we will never forget. Now, a subset of that group is, we have a table here called the Neighbors. And the Neighbors, somehow in life, we became very close with whoever we lived next to, became our friends. And as some people say to me, that's a little weird. But it really wasn't weird. But starting up, and a lot has to do with Jamie. I think what happens, and everyone, you guys will get to know her, but when she gets a little wound up and a little tight, even when she was a young child, I think she just walked out of the house, ended up at the neighbor's house. And there she was, and she ranted and raved and threw her arms around, and everyone hates her mother, hates her father, the usual things. But the neighbors, the Kissels, the Donahos, the Clarks, and the Baumans would pat her on the head, give her a spank, and say, go back home. Your parents, they're not so bad, so get on home. So then moving right along, we moved to a great place called, well, Cape Cod, as it's known in New Jersey. It was just Cape Cod. We're going to Cape Cod. So I'm a Jersey Shore guy, so it's a little different for me. But Fluff said, this is what you do. You bring your young child up here, you drop her off, and then she will ride her bike, and she'll play tennis, and she'll be in a yacht club, and she'll play golf, and she'll have a great time. I said, really? And I go, what do I do? She goes, well, you get on 95 on Fridays, you come visit, and on Saturday night, you have a good time, and Sunday, you spend 8 hours and you drive home on 95. That's what you do. But your daughter's going to have a great time. But these tables right here, these are the West Falmouth people, and you know what? It's not the golf, it's not the tennis, it's not the yacht club, it's the people. And they're just great people, and for our family and for Jamie, great people to be around, great supportive people. I would leave her with them in a heartbeat, and they take great care with them. So, apple trees make apples.
So I always like to say that Jason was born older than most kids were. He was always the responsible one and always a leader. When his sister was about 8 years old, and Marley and I were away, since she was being babysat by Nana, she convinced Nana that it was okay for her to be able to go come home from school on her own from an afternoon function. When Jason heard this, he goes, no, Nana, she is not allowed to be on her own. He jumped on his bike, raced off to find her and protect her, and brought her back home. And obviously it worked. So Jason spent a lot of his adolescent years on his bicycle, riding around town with lots of terrific friends, and it wasn't until he actually started to drive himself that he realized how dangerous he made Fairfield all of those years when he was riding his bike around cutting off traffic. But those were wonderful times for all of us, and we lived in the middle of Fairfield, and he was able to have friends close by and the church close by, and that has really helped him become who he is.
All right, as we keep going here, we're getting there. The tree now is grown. We have limbs, we have leaves. So all of a sudden now we are graduating high school. Where are we going? We end up Boston College. Oh. I want to tell you, I had a great time. My 4 years ago, excellent. Tell me how were yours? But it turned out to be, what a spot. You guys from BC, loyal as the day is long, just great friends. We had more fun, Jamie had more fun than he could shake a stick, and between the football games, the tailgating, and just the whatever else went on up here in Boston, it was just phenomenal time. So BC friends, thank you very much. And then the final part of the leaves is when you do graduate from college, what are you going to do with yourself? So I'm going, oh boy, she's a teacher in Boston. They're gonna eat her alive. They're gonna eat her alive. So these lovely ladies over there took her in, the ladies of South Boston Catholic Academy. I can imagine the first day she walked in there she comes, in a little briefcase, blonde hair. They probably had a pool in the lunchroom saying, how many days is she gonna last? But let me tell you, you've proven them wrong. I'm proud of you. You proved them wrong. She hung with the crowd, and thank you very much for everything you do. Apple trees make apples.
So when I think of Jason's leaves, there's two very important aspects of his life that has made him who he is. First was swimming. So Jason started swimming when he was 8 years old. He took a year off and came back because he missed swimming and he really wanted to do it. He swam through college. He was the captain of his high school team and the captain of the Hamilton swim team his junior and senior year. And swimming, for those of you that don't have children that swim, you are lucky. There is swim, and he was on a club team as well as the high school team. So that meant morning practice with the club team at 6 o'clock in the morning in Westport, which somebody had to get him there. But it made it very easy. When he got his license, he said, "Jason, take the car." So he somehow or other commandeered one of our cars that way. And then in the afternoon, there was the high school practice. So he was practicing twice a day, early in the morning. This helped make him a morning person, which I think is all the most successful business people are. So that's the dedication, the discipline that comes with any sport, swimming in particular, has really made him the disciplined person that he is now. The other aspect I think has really helped shape who Jason Brown is actually one of the reasons why we're here, the reason why we're here today, Jamie Richardson. So, and everyone that knows Jamie knows that she is a very intense person in her own right. But somehow she has been a calming force for Jason. And she truly has made Jason a better person. And that is probably the best basis for a wonderful marriage. Apples make
So what I would like, everyone please rise, grab a drink. Don't grab the toast yet, but grab a drink and let's make a toast, because Ken and I have to make a presentation to our children because we're so proud of them. They've made it. They have now blossomed and they have produced wonderful apples. And together, we hope their tree is as great as our tree.